Monica Aldama from Cheer on Netflix, which is streaming and is a six-time Emmy-nominated series now, Monica. Congratulations.
Amazing.
Thank you.
I know what's going through Sis's mind, and I've been thinking about this too. In the context of your show and outside of your show, so many schools, high schools, colleges are dealing with this pandemic in different ways. How do we look at, can we do a pyramid now at school?
You know, we can't right now, but I have seen some teams that are practicing, and I think it just depends on what your program allows, maybe by your state. But we actually have our new team moving in today, so we're going to be able to start practicing next week. It'll be very different than what we've done in the past. We're actually going to be in 2 different groups for 2 different times, and then within those groups, smaller groups. And then hopefully we'll just, as every week goes by, we'll be able to do more and more and bring more people together. But we are just very grateful that we can even come back together right now.
Monica, if you haven't seen Cheer on Netflix, check it out. I'm talking to everybody listening. Even if you don't understand cheering, as a matter of fact, if you don't understand cheering, it might be even better because I don't know much at all. And you get sucked in. And my buddies, I got a buddy named Mike B. And Mike B, he's like, dude, you got to, and this is before we met. We met already, but before we had met, told me about the show. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if I know anything about that. That's the point. Mike B,
Yeah.
and he's not a cheerleader, but he got sucked in. Don't you find a lot of people like that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think that was kind of one of the surprising things about it. We've worked on this project for a long time, and we were all just hoping that the cheer community would watch it, because we do know that, you know, cheerleading is not something that your average person might just go, oh, I'm going to go watch this documentary. But Greg Whiteley tells the story so well. His work, just like with Last Chance U, is just really great. And I knew once I got to see it a few days before it came out. So I knew how touching it was. I just didn't know that people would actually get to the point where they turned it on. I knew if they did, they would love it.
Right.
But, you know, I guess word of mouth is like, you know, great. And social media. So people, you know, caught the buzz and watched it.
So this year's NCAA championship event for you has been canceled. What is that? How does that play out now?
Yeah. So we were actually at the end of our spring break. We call that Hell Week because we practice all day and night pretty much, and it's really exhausting. We give them the last few days of spring break off. So on that Wednesday, we had an amazing week. We were getting just weeks away from competition. The team looked amazing. We had done a ton of full outs, and the next day,
full outs.
The next day
what's a full out for those who don't know what that is?
It's where we do the entire routine beginning to end with all the skills executed. It's like running as fast as you can for 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It's exhausting. But anyway, so that was Wednesday. We said goodbye for a few days to rest. And that Thursday, the NBA started getting canceled. And literally by Sunday, our entire season was canceled. And we didn't get time to prepare. We didn't get to prepare to say goodbye to each other emotionally, nothing. It just came to an end. School went online. It happened so fast. We were shocked. So I haven't seen a team since.
How do you do the series then?
What do you mean?
How can you do the show if you haven't seen the team?
I don't know. We're just happy about season 1.
So is there a season 2?
Season 2.
More?
We don't know anything about a season 2.
You turning as red as the wall behind you.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Come on, there has to be a season 2.
How can there not be?
We're just enjoying season 1 right now.
I feel like she should be at one of the conventions speaking, right? One of those conventions I've been watching. All right, listen, Monica, thank you for coming on. It is such a great job. Your spirit is contagious. We appreciate you coming on today. The 6-time Emmy-nominated Cheer is streaming on Netflix. Stand by for the announcement of season 2 very soon.
Yeah, bye.
We're back in a minute. Bye, Monica. Thanks for coming on.
Bye.
Thank you, Monica.
Bye.